Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is just a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of July, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month it's called MoonSpell, and it's inspired in the Cancer theme season we are on. And so basically it's a reading that guides us through a better understanding of the type of lunar moment we are experiencing, what our emotional needs at this time, requirements as well for better sense of nurturance, safety, stability, and overall well-being. So if you feel the lunar appeal, again, just email me for more details or for any other of my services as well. Or if you'd like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Virgo, the very first message presented here is that some of you need to be cautious during the next weeks to not, do anything that you later regret. There's a feeling of, being on a very impulsive drive, so much so that you can really, bump into problems that you're not predicting because you're not looking at the consequence so much, or further down the road. You're just looking at the appeal of something on the now. So especially if it's something that comes on a rush, that it's something that involves speed, if it's something that involves you staying outside what you consider to be your own, safety rules, be mindful of not putting yourself at risk with anything during this time that it's really not needed. It's one of those times where risk is not here really compensated. Any, mistake can have here a huge impact in your life. There's a feeling of that kind of that vibe, is that mistakes can, even if they are seemingly innocent and little, they can really create havoc and impact, as you have here the Tower and the Judgment in your reading. So Judgment is in your challenge, so there's definitely things coming up when it comes to the scrutiny of your behaviors, the scrutiny of other people as well, behavior in your life, the wrongs and the rights of the past, the wrongs and the rights of the now, and how everything that we do and everything that we say has a consequence, has an effect. So we want to be in one of those times where we're very grounded and centered in ourselves to know what we should do and what we shouldn't do. Now, for some of you Virgos, there could also be a possibility that this is quite felt on the outside, like you're seeing, trouble lurking from a person that feels like a troublemaker. You could be seeing a turn on someone's behavior that is quite difficult for you to digest or to understand or to accept. It can even lead to, a breaking of ways. So you could just be seeing someone else's side that you disapprove, again, that you consider to be, very, very, very risky, mature, someone that doesn't consider, again, the impact of their actions, and somehow they might put you in a position that it's felt like dangerous or risky or just unwanted. So there's drama associated with your mid-July, I have to say. So I also see that for some, you could be suddenly, separating your energy from something or from someone, because again the energy of judgment keeps telling you to do that, or keeps telling you that you're not okay associated with this energy. So you could just be having, a sudden change that you yourself provoke, that you yourself bring into the table, because you no longer can tolerate the situation. It could be you can no longer tolerate the relationship or association, a work you're doing, even your lifestyle or your routines. You could be really during this time, having sudden behavior changes, sudden change of ideas, and also changes of heart, of course. But I also feel like you have a lot of strength with you to endure whatever this impact is. So when something seems to be, going the wrong way, when something seems to be so bad, when something seems to be so just, so chaotic here, I keep getting like nothing is like really ending here. It's just a beginning for you. So particularly if you're deciding to initiate a new path that provides into your life freedom, that provides into your life, more peace of mind, even, I have to say, like more sanity here, more of an energy that uh, helps you thrive where you're strong, and not diminishes you at all in those points, like an energy that is helpful and supportive to your growth. So basically, some of you Virgos that have been, associated with things that are dimming your light, that are not causing you any good, that can be put into question right now. Like, why are you doing that? Why you're saying this? Also, if Virgos have, for Virgos out there that have any issue with being their true selves or authentic selves, that in particular can be like a time bomb here, because something will trigger a reaction of you with that it's very uh, authentic, but comes across as rash or sudden or unexpected, because you have been perhaps trying to live up to an image of control or of satisfaction with something that maybe you really don't have. If some of you Virgos are waiting for an admission of guilt, that could be a difficulty you finding that right now. It's like if someone does you wrong and you're expecting this person to apologize in mid-July, that can be, unlikely, or just not occurring, in a way that satisfies you. I feel like there's a person, if this is about another person, this person might not be wanting to take responsibility for their actions. This person might just be, very, very irrational overall, and so they can't quite understand perhaps the weight of their words, the weight of their actions, the same way you do. I feel like there's something you're better staying away from. Being a person, being an environment, there's something that in mid-July you just better, not being with it. So there's information that resides in how something makes you feel while you are involved in it. So if something, that's why the judgment is also here in your challenge, is for you to listen appropriately to this judgment, even if it brings uncomfortable information to you, because usually it does. So it's like, if you see yourself placed in a situation, that judgment keeps telling you, keeps warning you it's not right, or it's better for you to not be involved, I would listen to it, or I would at least put some attention into what this is trying to warn you. There's warnings coming for you, Virgo, but it might need to come to a point of like a breaking point, or a moment of where a big fight happens or a big problem occurs for you to really get the message. So that's what we are trying here to avoid, is to take you into the tower event or moment. But just listening to reason. I feel like if some of you Virgos really listen to reason and not to impulse, you will get what this is and ensure that you're protected and taking here better steps. Some of you, there's a rush element here. So again, someone might be rushing you into something. Avoid being pressured. And also, if you're very impatient and trying to rush someone else to be on your side for something, it's not indicated that that can lead to a good outcome, because there needs to be, again, a tolerance between two sides here. And if you're pushing, that's the problem here with mid-July for some of you Virgos. If you push too hard, it will break. So it's better to let it be for now. It's better to let it flow for now than to push it beyond any repair possibilities. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.